into the fourth ventricle, which is this little, see how that's like actual space right here underneath the cerebellum? If I kind of pull back, it's right here. So lateral ventricles, number 1. Number 2 is the left side. You don't need to know those two numbers, but it helps to know why they call this the third ventricle. And then cerebral aqueduct, fourth ventricle. The membrane that covers this lateral ventricle is still on this one. Is that thin skin right here is the septum pellucidum. And you can think about it of being between the corpus callosum and the fornix. So the membrane here is the septum pellucidum. And you'll be able to tell from the question, because if they ask a space, then it's a ventricle, right? Or a space would be a ventricle. If they ask for the membrane that covers this, then that would be septum pellucidum. So you wouldn't confuse you would know whether they were asking for the ventricle or for the septum pellucidum.
Well, how is the test going to be?
Well, we have our own that we're going to dissect, and there's going to be little pins that will poke like specific structures, and then the question will be, what is the structure? There's no like secondary question, like the muscle test, like it won't be. Right, there's always going to be 2 questions per station, but they're not going to say, what is this and what is the function of this? It's only, what is this? You know what I mean? There's no like subsequent information that you need to know. And then, because you identified the superior and inferior colliculus from the outside, you would also need to identify it from the inside. So you see it right here, superior and inferior colliculus. And the reason why, this is the pineal body right there. And it depends on the brain, but the circle is this circle right here, above the superior. And so depending on the brain, you would be able to see it from the outside also, but this one you can't. And I think that's it. So, yeah.
Thank you.